Hello, future real estate professionals. Welcome back to the Colibri Real Estate channel. Yeah, we got some good stuff for you today. Okay, we are basically here to transform lives one home at a time. Today, we're going to cover social media 101. All right, focusing on building your brand. Oof, build it, baby. Focusing on building your brand, increasing your reach as a real estate agent. Now look, you see how I'm acting? I'm kind of doing some, funky things here. And that's because I'm trying to demonstrate to you that in the world of real estate, okay, it's not about being special, it's about being different. Differentiating yourself from every other agent out there because there's competition. Remember, this is sales. So it's important that you build your brand, that you have a unique identity about yourself. I've said this in the past in one of the other videos. If you're in an elevator with Martha Stewart and Martha Stewart said to you, so what do? What would you say? What's your brand? You've got to have an elevator pitch. What are you going to say? All right. So hi again, this is Nancy Ballin here. I've been working with Colibri now as a teacher for over 3 years. I love Colibri, as most of you know. I've said this over and over to all the classes I teach. This is a great brand, it's a great company. It's a great company rather, and you're gonna find that it is so easy to pass your exam. We've got great instructors, we've got great resources, and I've been doing this for over 40 years, and I can tell you, I've seen a lot, and I love Colibri. So anyway, let's get back to what we're gonna talk about today, which is Marketing 101 and your brand, all right? So, as I said, you were in an elevator with Martha Stewart and she said to you, what do? You know what I tell Martha? Martha, I build wealth through real estate. I help my clients build wealth through real estate. And when you say that, like, whoa, well, okay. That's my brand. That's what I say. Now, let's go over a couple of the steps you need to know. All right, now, you got to get that elevator pitch down, number one, all right? So we are going to talk about not only identifying your brand and building your brand, but you've got to figure out where do you want to say all this? We've got, as you know, social media platforms galore. So you have to consider, do you want to go on Facebook? Do you want to be on Instagram? Do you want to be on X? Do you want to be on YouTube? Whatever it might be, you want to be on Google reviews. Whatever, pick your platform or platforms and consistently put in content. The hardest thing you're going to find is just figuring out what kind of content do I need to put in, all right? What do I do? How do I create that extra reach on social media? Now, I've said this before. If you haven't seen my other video, I want you to consider being different, okay, and creating content that no one else is creating because everyone is seeing the same thing. I got a video of a house. This is what the house looks like. Okay, that's great, okay? Everyone does that, and you have to do that. If you have a listing of a house, you obviously have to list the house, and you have to show what it looks like, okay? But that's a whole nother video we'll do again down the road about how to create content around a house and doing a video about a house that you might be listing, okay? Well, let's get back to you and let's talk about your brand a little bit more, all right? All right, so you really want to have a mix of content, all right? You need to, as I said, not only talk about houses and how your particular area is doing, but maybe you want to talk about things that are happening in the community. Maybe they have a festival. Maybe you go to the festival and you videotape the festival in the town. You need to remember that if you're going to sell in a particular area, you have to be the expert in that area. So if you're in a town, say for example, in my town, every year I go to the fall festival and everyone knows me, okay, because I have an ad in the local calendar that says, this is Nancy Ballin and I build wealth through real estate. And when they see me at the festival, they go, hey, there's Nancy. Oh my gosh, she's right? So you have to be recognizable. And how? If you don't do any kind of of marketing of yourself, how's anyone ever going to know that you're even in real estate? They're not. So it's important to figure out ways to get yourself out there so people know you exist. And here's a funny thing when you start marketing yourself, be careful where you market yourself. I once marketed myself in the supermarket. Yeah, I thought it was Martha Stewart. Like, she used to do these like posters and everything and little flyers about how to make cookies and everything. I thought, I'm going to channel Martha Stewart and I'm going to put a 4-foot bulletin in my supermarket. Well, guess what? Every week when I went food shopping, people started recognizing me and I was like, ooh, I didn't wear makeup today and they're talking to me? That's not professional. So then I had to suddenly come to the food store for a whole year, dressed really nice because people were always talking to me because they would see the ad on the billboard as they came into this food store. So be careful what you wish for. Sometimes you can advertise yourself and maybe sometimes you don't want people to see you. Like maybe you're at the gym and you're sweating and you don't want to talk about real estate when you're in the gym sweating. People do that. You could be at the gym sweating away in your outfit and they're going, how's the real estate market? Got to be prepared. It's okay. Just look prettier when you're at the gym. That's all. All right. So let me just conclude with a couple more things that I want to tell you. All right. Listen, remember, you got to post regularly, share a different amount of content, including property listings, marketing updates, personal insights. Remember, engage with your audience. And don't forget, please respond to comments. If they make a comment, you got to respond back. Okay. Don't just like ignore that. Tag people, tag locations, find content that you like and share that content. I share really great content from other people all the time. I share content from people who are in the business of teaching you how to save money. I share their content. People want to know, really, how do I save money? What are some of the general rules? So these are some ideas that you can share as well. And it doesn't have to come from you personally. It can come from someone else's video that they may have done. All right. And then you've got to check on, check those analytics. I love Facebook because Facebook always tells me what is working on my business page. And one of the things that works really, really well are reels. People really seem to like those reels because it's a combination of music, photographs, content, text material that you might write down as well in there. And it really resonates with with people who are looking on your platform. So anyway, stay up to date with trends. Here's the great thing about being in real estate. You've got to know a little bit about everything, right? When I teach the class, I tell everyone, you've got to know a little bit about everything. You've got to be out there understanding just about everything so that you can relate to your clients, all right? So experiment with new features too. I'm always experimenting and trying to find different ways to reach my audience. And that's about it for today. So remember, building a brand on social media is essential if you're going to be in real estate and you want to increase your reach. And by following some of these basic rules that I've laid out, it should help you. All right. Now look, I want to thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit that like button. All right. Hit that like button and subscribe to Colibri Real Estate channel for more real estate tips and tricks. And don't forget, drop any questions or comments below, and we'll see you in the next video. Good luck on your real estate journey.